Vague refers to something that is unclear or imprecise in its meaning or intention. Inconsistent, on the other hand, refers to something that does not remain the same or is not uniform in its behavior or quality.
One. Yes, it goes with the story. Oh, wait, hang on. My closet's open. All my secrets are being exposed.
I see dude wipes.
Ah!
Keeping them balls clean.
Yeah, hell yeah. All about keeping
What's
them
that
balls
for
clean.
cheese?
What's wrong with some basic ass wipes that are $3 from Walmart?
I'm bougie,
It wasn't
bitch.
the ass wipes. It was the 30-inch spiked black dildo.
Yeah. The one from 7 that also looks like the Sith lightsaber that you posted in chat.
Details.
That was like the first thing I thought of. I was like, that guy's just like, ah! Is she dead? Ah! Oh, how are you guys doing?
So good.
Good.
Glad
Other
it
than
looks like
tired,
it.
I woke up from a nap. Still tired.
I just got back from Disneyland.
I was gonna say Jack's great. He had a great Disney weekend.
All right, R2, calm down. I mean, great. There was, you know what? It's weird when you are a pass holder and you go as often as we do, because you can count like the number of rides we went on. I think on one hand, probably.
Because it's not a big
people
deal.
Watching and all that stuff is still, and we actually had that discussion with my little one because my wife's not all the way recovered from her knee surgery, right? So like stepping down into like the Space Mountain rockets and stuff, stepping out of some of the rides, she's not comfortable with. And my little one's like, "Why would you come to Disneyland and not go on the rides?" I'm like, "There's like 35 different ways to do Disneyland. You can people watch, you can eat, you can shop, you can go on rides, you can watch shows, character meet and greet. You can do a million different things, and it's still a good trip to Disneyland." So, I mean, that's kind of what we did. We didn't leave until Saturday morning, only 10 minutes late. We said 7, we were in the car at 7:10.
The whole weekend. Everybody was just, I know. What's going on here?
On it. It was weird. So
Save that energy for April next year, goddammit.
Right? Or December. Save it for December.
Right. So we got there about noonish because we checked into the room first too. So we got there about noon. Hungry, so we had to eat first. I don't even remember what we ate. I was so hungry. What did we eat?
Like at Disneyland 8 or 8 before you got to Disneyland?
Yeah, no, at Disneyland 8.
Okay.
Oh, we went to DCA. And we ate... Dang. I don't even know. I know after we ate, we went to go get cheesecake. It was like a cinnamon roll cheesecake. What did we eat first? Oh, we went to Splitsville in downtown Disney. That was pretty good. We tried
that a
last
bowling
time
alley?
we were there. Yes, the bowling alley across from the Lego store.
New, right? Newish.
It's been there since it was one of the first things they put in when they did the downtown Disney remodel. But we tried it last time we were there. Wife liked it, so we went back. It's like it's literally a bowling alley, but it's also a restaurant. So they have burgers and pizza, sushi. So I mean, they got a little bit of everything. Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
Then we went on Radiator Racers. We did Soarin' because it's still Soarin' over California for now. Dang, did we do any
And it
other
still
rides?
will be in 3 weeks, right?
Yes, because that one is staying Soaring, California, just a bit longer than Florida. Because Florida is actually changing to Soaring Over America while we're there, after we get off the cruise and we do our Disney trip. But this one, I think, is staying until, maybe even July 4th.
Through the end of the year or whatever.
So it'll be different than you've seen it before. I don't think you've been on Soaring Over California before.
Yeah, not that I recall. Like maybe like when I was a kid and went there, that I don't remember anything other than a light parade.
Nah, bro, DC has only been there 25 years.
Yeah.
Well, in that case,
unless you were a kid at 25.
Nah, I went. According to my parents, we went a couple times when I was younger. Only thing I remember from that is a light parade, electrical light parade. That's all I remember from that.
That might have been all we did.
I remember more all the Magic Mountain trips more than I do the Disneyland trip. Well, like I said, I was probably 6 or 7. I was probably 6 or 7.
Right? That might have been all we did. I don't remember any other rides over there. And then we snuck over to Disneyland. We did Hyperspace Mountain. We did... Was that all we did? Like I said, it was not a lot of rides. It was just like shopping and just like fucking around. We did miss the Bluey show, but the little one was sad about that.
Next time.
She'll live. Yeah. Well, I told her, I said, when we go with Lou... Wait. No, it's just the timing. We were like fucking around over at DCA too long, and then there weren't any more shows later. And then
they end that show super early.
No, I think the last showing's at like 3:30.
Oh, okay.
No,
I mean, but they ended early based on the time that the park closes, I guess.
Oh, yeah. But I told her, I'm like, when we come with Lou, his girl wants to watch Bluey, I'm sure. So if Lou doesn't even want to watch Bluey, that might be on his list.
I was going to say, yeah, it's her. She's the one who wants to watch it.
But yeah,
Uncle Lou's just looking out for her.
Yeah. So I'm like, we'll watch Bluey next time. It'll still be there. So today we did Rise and Star Tours. And we bailed fairly early. I think we were out of there at like 1.
What'd you get?
Did you get your ID?
No, because that shit was still an hour away, even with two booths. And they were like, oh, it's not that long. I only waited an hour. I'm like, an hour to spend $15? Now, if it's an hour to spend $15 and I can buy all 4 of them, maybe.
Or because you're a pass holder, it's 50% off, or...
I don't know. I don't know if it's like 1 picture per or what, but I'm like...
You could say...
If I'm going to wait that long...
You could say $60, give me all 4. Yeah.
Right? So I don't know. I don't know. But I wasn't going to wait an hour to find out.
All 4? There's like 6, aren't there?
Yeah, even still. Whatever. I need to be able to get all of them if I'm going to wait an hour.
Yeah, I want to be able to get all the ones I want.
All the money.
Like I want
to get every single one.
Yep.
But yeah, it was mostly
I'm surprised you didn't just go to the front of the line because there's got to be staff there. Right?
There was. It's because it's inside the store. But that wasn't on my mind to ask. I'm like, I mean, we had just gotten there. I think we went there right after we ate. So I was like, because we went over to the D-Lander to look at Pandora and stuff. That she didn't buy anything.
Is that photo booth a permanent thing? The ID booth?
I assume it's brand new. I don't know if they're just keeping it for May. I mean, if people are waiting an hour, it's going to be as permanent as people are using it, right?
Yeah, there's no reason for them not to do. There's no reason for them to box it up and put it away.
Yeah, I mean, if it's making them money, I don't see why it would go away. Now, when you're here and we go, I'm like, I'll go. Because you don't go as often as I do. So I can be wishy-washy about it.
I think I'm with you, though. I don't know if I want to wait an hour if I can only get 1 of the 3 that I want.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. Maybe I'll ask next time I see somebody post about it. But yeah, no, it was mostly buying shit, dude. It was a shopping trip, 100%. Because they have Mandalorian and Grogu of these dudes now. so I want to make sure I got those. I didn't unpack shit though, so I don't have anything for show and tell.
Next week, when I'm not around, you can do show and tell.
What? Where you going? Is that part of your story you have to tell us?
No. I'll be at EDC next weekend's EDC.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be in your neck of the woods, but be busy.
Right.
So
God damn, that got here fast.
I know, didn't it?
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, no, it was really just a shopping trip for me. And we bought way too many pins. Big one's happy though. She'll have a lot of good traders for when we go to Florida. And then I got all the popcorn buckets, everything that was on the list. I got it. I got the sail barge.
Because you the man.
Protocol head.
Cups
swizzle
and
sticks,
cups and cups.
Cups everywhere. The Bantha's adorable. I might end up getting him. We'll see.
That Bantha with them lips, bro. I had so many jokes. I was like, nah, I'm gonna keep him all to myself.
But it's cool when you flip his straw up. That's when he makes his Bantha noises. I was like, oh, because I took it apart.
Okay.
I'm like, how does this work? Where's his button at? And so I was messing with it, and I flipped the straw up, and that's when he does his little Bantha moan. And I think there's another one he like stomps his feet or something.
Okay, I might have to have you get me that.
It's kind of cool. I can't figure out how to open it up to put drink in it, but I mean, I guess that's a moot point because who's doing that?
Yeah, because then you got to wash it.
Yeah.
Then you got to figure out how to open it to wash it, and none of those shits are ever made for you to be able to wash them out.
No,
appropriately.
No, because you can't submerge it because there's batteries.
Yeah, there's
I
electronics.
didn't think about that. Did you end up getting the barge for yourself?
No. I like it. I don't know if I like it that much. It is really cool, especially with the light up. But I don't know. We'll see. I would get the Bantha over the barge.
Okay. The light up was cool. I was not expecting that. When you sent that pic, I was like, whoa. Holy hell, that's cool.
Yeah, but I would get the Bantha over the barge. I already have Jabba. What do I need this barge for?
Put him in it.
Right. And then we also went to Oga's this morning because they have the DJ Rex mug, which is dope as hell.
I was about to ask about that. Yeah.
Yeah, like on the side, it's like a tiki kind of mug, right? So on the side, there's like a little loath cat, and then the wart is on the other side, and all the IG Droid beer taps are on there too. It's really cool. The drink, it's the first ingredient is bourbon,
but it's cold
bourbon,
brew, right?
Coffee liqueur, and cold brew. I was like, can I just buy the mug? No. Can I get something else in it? No. I'm like,
can I just leave the cup on the counter and then you could just give me the other one? Okay. But you're like, fuck that. I'm drinking this.
Yeah,
shit.
I was like, fuck that. And it actually wasn't horrible for a coffee drink. I drank 1.5 of them. And I didn't even shit my pants. I got a nice buzz and I didn't shit my pants. So it was a win.
I mean,
I would not
it's
have
still early.
I would be like, can you give me the cup separately, put the coffee in a to-go cup so I can give it to somebody else. Like, hey, any patrons in here? No, not leave. Just I'll walk around. Like, hey, do you like coffee? I don't.
It.
So...
Since you share tables, just slide it. Like, there you go.
Oh,
exactly.
That's theirs.
But yes, bring me my clean cups. Thank you.
Realized they didn't give you a separate cup. They always usually give you a clean box.
They give you the wrapped up one.
Yeah.
Oh, they still
They
did.
brought all three over in a box and a bag. Yeah.
Was the drink that you had in that cup as well, or was it a separate cup?
No, they have like their kitchen supply. Then they have the go home supply. Yeah, no,
but the kitchen supply is that tiki cup, though, right?
Yes.
Okay,
it's the same cup. You just don't take that one home. They just
didn't we have that conversation with the Endor cup when we were there? We were like, "Is this the one we get?" And they're like, "No, we bring you out a fresh one."
Yeah,
and we take that one away. And we were like, "Oh, thank God." Okay.
So overall, it wasn't bad. We got back home around 5.
Nice.
Oh wow,
hot as hell. So we jumped in the pool for a little bit. Watched some hockey from the hot tub. I
heard triple digits. Is it already?
My phone just said it was 99, but it's very possible it's 100. I think it was like 100 yesterday.
Let's see. The next 7 days: Monday 104, Tuesday 104, Wednesday 10% chance of rain 94, Thursday
Yay.
89, Friday 92, Saturday 99, and Sunday 97. You know what? For my trip there, I will take no triple digits for all 5 days that I'll be there. Like I'm good with that. Like you keep it below 99, I'm a happy camper.
Actually, since you'll be busy, I'll be busy too. We're going to go see No Doubt at the Sphere on Saturday.
Nice. I will. You know what? Well, let's circle up when I get into town, and see. Maybe we can meet up for something. I'll be at the Virgin Hotel, so I don't know how that works for you.
Horribly far. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
At least, we could dap it up a bit. Dap it up.
La 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 la. But yeah, no, that was my weekend.
Nice.
All kinds of fun.
Yeah. So I went. So Roseburg is a town that's in Southern Oregon. I went and did some wine tasting there. I had a friend who was at a conference down there, and they were like, "Do you want to come down for the weekend?" I said, "I got nothing going on. Sure." So we went and did a bunch of wine tasting, and the last place that we went to was it was a place called it's not spelled, it's like the French spelling, but it's like Russell, but it's like Ruesele type of thing. Yeah, but they actually have like a wine cave. So we went into the wine cave, we're doing our tasting, and the girl who was helping us, I was like, are we like actually in the hill right now, or is this one of those like you have the experience of being like in the under the ground, but you're like still like external, right? That they and she's like, no, they like went like 100 feet into this hill and built this thing here. And she goes, by the way, the company that designed this, gonna blow your mind, the company that designed this, same company that did Indiana Jones at Disneyland. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, that's fucking awesome. I was like, are you serious? And she said, yeah, it was the same stone like masonry work that did it. And I was like, she was like, that ride at Disneyland, I cannot remember the name of it. And I was like, what has a lot of, I go, Indiana Jones? She goes, yeah. And I go, in the Temple of Forbidden Eye? Yeah, that's it. And I was like, oh shit. I'm like, I got people I can tell about that. I got a story to tell now. So I posted a bunch of pictures in the chat of the different stone, and I was like, if you look at it, you're like, yep, I could totally see that being Indiana Jones. Like, yeah. So, yeah, it was pretty awesome. That was definitely a highlight of the day, because I was just like, sweet. Like, and it was a random pull. It's not like I had a star. Right. I had my Rip City Roosevelt's on, so it wasn't like I had like a Star Wars shirt on or anything. Right. That was like,
hey,
be
talk nerdy to me.
Yeah, talk nerdy to me. Huh. But yeah. So the wineries
I was just
were
thinking
good.
that. I'm like, you came up with the full name too, Indiana Jones, and I was like, damn, son.
He's looking for the world's greatest treasure, but I'm over here on the boat.
Jungle Cruise. I love Jungle Cruise so much. Jungle Cruise is definitely in my top. We'll have to after Star Wars month, we'll have to do a top 5 Disney rides again.
Right.
We'll have to after you guys get back. After you guys get back from your trip in June.
Actually, that'll be good. Then we fresh and lose mine. He won't forget shit.
Yeah, because I'm all like, I don't know. The one that you sit down and you move. That one.
And you have to pull the yellow tab. You remember that one? That one was dope as fuck.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was so cool.
You've now narrowed it down to 4.
Safe and everything.
You've narrowed it down to 4 rides. Let's see.
Shit, what was it? We were on I think it was Cars. So we get to the seatbelt check, and little one's pulling the tab. My big one's like, so he checked, right? And my oldest daughter said to her, she's like, you don't have to pull it anymore. He rolled over. He turned around already. I'm like, that's how massage parlors work.
Wow.
And they were both like, what? I was like, what?
Nothing.
I'll be here all week.
Don't forget to tip your father.
Whoa, wait a second. Not after that joke.
Whoa. Now you're starting to sound like Duke.
Oh, shit. How about you, Lou? How was your weekend?
My weekend, I didn't do a damn thing. I've had these allergies bugging me for about 2 weeks now.
You sound all right.
I probably
You getting over it?
You know what? In my head, I don't sound all right.
Nah, dude, you sound fine.
Overall, feeling now,
Yeah.
which is why that whole I was like when we started this, I was like I'm tired. I woke up from a nap because there's been a lot of sleeping. Take allergy meds, knock out. Take allergy meds. Overall, though, it's weird. I don't feel all that bad. I feel a little stuffy. I feel a little runny nose here and there. But no real like headache and stuff like that. Last week I had the sinus thing. That area here was just so bad. But overall, man, I was like, nope. I stayed in. I played my games. I watched a shit ton of YouTube, Star Trek, and then but every 3 hours I was passing out. But I was only passing out for like an hour and a half. It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna go sleep for 3 or 4 hours. No, not at all. It was just like I'm watching this. I fell asleep at 2. I wake up. It's 3:15. One of those type of things.
Right.
So the only thing I was getting together was like trying to figure out where I stayed 20 years ago in LA for the Star Wars convention. I couldn't find it, and then started looking into. It was something to do with con as well. It was like because I've got Denver Con in 2 weeks, and then a week after that is Disney. So, but I was looking for something. It wasn't nothing anything important. It was just like, oh, this is on my mind. Let me just go look this up.
Right.
One of those type of things. But I did get my my parking registration done for SDCC. So, I mean, it wasn't like it was an unproductive weekend. I couldn't tell you if I left. I couldn't tell you if I opened. Yes, I was gonna say if I opened the door, like to my place. I was like, wait, I did laundry last night at 1 a.m. So yes, that was the only time I went out since like Thursday. But I still feel like you like apologize to y'all hear me sniffling here, all y'all watching and everything. But yeah, that's just an allergy issue, and oh man.
And that allergy is cocaine.
He wouldn't be stuffy if he was doing coke.
That's true. That's
Allegedly.
true.
There's that. Although I got, I go to Sam's Club. I got them plastic donuts and them cocaine donuts, so you never know. So I should have ate a donut and been like, come back up with all powder on my face.
So guys, what are we going to talk about tonight?
It's like, what's going on? Hey everybody, how you doing? It's great. I'm great.
Man,
you guys great. Look at there's a dog on a shirt. I like dogs.
It's incredible to me how many people didn't know that Reed was fucking bullshit before last week, though. I mean, we talked about that shit fucking 15 years ago.
Hold on, are we ready to jump into Star Wars time?
The amount of
okay.
The amount of butt hurt.
The sad Star Wars. We'll start with Celebration and that drama, and then we'll end happy with like Maul and May 4th and all that shit.
Yeah. So Duke, explain to them what you're talking about.
So.
Wednesday.
Oh my goodness!
Wednesday.
Well, no, I was gonna go back a little bit more. So it's probably been 15 years, maybe 18 years. A company called Readpop took over running Star Wars Celebration, the Star Wars Celebrations. Previous to that, it was all Lucasfilm. It was all internal. They had their own convention staff that ran everything. Then Readpop came in, and Readpop were doing a few other ones around. I think they do like C2. E2?
C2E2.
Is that's the Chicago one, right?
Yeah.
And I think they do
New York Comic-Con.
Yeah, they do. There's a few big profile
ones. They do a couple.
They do.
Yeah.
And in my experience working with them through my volunteering and then just in general as an attendee, they are fucking ass. They never learn from their mistakes. They've never improved anything at all as far as I'm concerned. They're the same bullshit company that they were 15 years ago, and they've never changed. Like every single time there's a celebration, it's just a fucking hassle and a half, right? It's like they looked at San Diego Comic-Con and said, "Hold my beer," as far as shitty ways to run things. So this past Wednesday, right? Wednesday. Wednesday morning at noon, Star Wars Celebration 2027 tickets went on sale, which is happening in April of 2027.
Where?
In LA. Not Anaheim, which is, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how much space they actually take and why they didn't have enough room, or why they didn't pick Anaheim, because they've done Anaheim the last
two
they've been in California.
Well,
the West Coast ones.
Yeah, West Coast, because they had Chicago. It was Anaheim, Chicago, and then Anaheim again. If you skip international.
So tickets went on sale at noon.
Yeah.
Jack posted a link that he had gotten through email. Lou and I did not receive emails.
I got that shit off the Facebook.
Oh, is that okay? So that wasn't even yours. That was somebody else's.
Yeah.
What we surmise now is that link was basically just like populating all of those fields. Like the token was populating the fields when you got to like the name and the address and stuff. So hold
on. Because that link was quote unquote available also before the sale at noon. If you tried to log in and went to buy tickets, the buy tickets on the main page became available at like 10 till 5 till noon, but it took you to the same queue we were already in.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just the email. You could do it from their page.
Yeah. But the token link, well, I don't think I don't think the token actually played a part in how slow some of the connections were. So there were 9 of us total trying to get on from our group, right? Because it was all of us, it was multiple devices, and then there were 4 or 5 people who weren't even in our group that were all of us logged in at the exact same time, all clicked on the links to buy tickets.
It was probably of the 21 of us that needed tickets, I would say at least 15 were in the queue.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. And they have a program they use called Queue It that basically dumps you into a queue that is kind of it seems arbitrary, right? I mean, again, it's you're in the number of the queue, but it does seem kind of arbitrary as far as like how things work, right? Everybody clicks on the link at the same time. So we all logged in around the same time. We all were sitting on the same screen. Basically, they have a little green man shows up on the screen and works his way across, leaving little green poop pellets behind him as you progress further into the queue. So for San Diego Comic-Con, they actually give you an estimated time after a period to let you know how long your wait is. They did not do that for this. There were people who waited, according to Reddit and stuff. And again, take all this with a grain of salt. There were people who claimed that they waited between 6 and 8 hours to get through the queue.
Yep.
I don't know if I necessarily believe that, just only because like so many people sure were dropping out. But regardless, there was probably some people who waited that long because Star Wars fans are sad.
I mean, it's impossible if tickets sold out like 5 hours later. If all tickets sold out after 5 hours, there's no way they could wait.
But that also goes back to them not updating that Queue It. The only announcement I think any of us saw was that they were like, make sure you click on add to cart after you've added your merchandise items. And that was an hour in to waiting.
Yeah.
They didn't update any. I will say at least SDCC does a pretty good job of the couple of times that I've ridden the queue with you guys. They do a pretty decent job of updating the status screen with where things are at. It might not be super prompt, but at least eventually you'll get a screen that says 4-day passes are sold out, Saturday passes are sold out, etc., etc. So we were all in the queue. Jack, you made it through in an hour?
It was hella fast.
45 minutes? Like, it might have only been a half an hour, actually. Like,
it was super fast. I don't even know.
So his little green man was...
go back and check.
I'm doing it right now.
I had a little black man because he ran like Usain Bolt.
And then Lou and I's guys died. They were dead.
at the starting line.
Well, one of my devices, both of my laptops were shit. My phone actually got through. It's like if none of us had gotten through, my phone had got through to be able to get individual day passes. All 4 were still available, but the VIP and the 4 days were sold out.
With that ridiculous 20, the ridiculous 20 limit. Yeah.
So that was the other part. Was
like Dee said, I got through and it was fairly quick.
So they had instituted a limit of 20 tickets per purchase.
Yeah,
which
and like 3
is a
VIP or something like that.
Which is a crazy high amount of tickets to allow people to buy when you're queuing up like this. Because Comic-Con only allows you to do
U plus 3.
Yeah. Because we had to have like 4 people buy all the passes for people that the one year we all did it, right? So to allow people to buy 20 passes, you're inviting resellers. You're inviting scalpers. You're inviting people to pay other people to buy tickets so they can go and flip them. By the time Jack was done with getting through the queue and buying the tickets, there were tickets on eBay for $6,000. Like, it was crazy. And there was they never updated you as far as how long you were going to be in the queue. There was only rumors going around that tickets were sold out. The only way people knew was other people who had made it through the queue and took screenshots of things that were sold out. Because the merchandise thing was a multi-step process, which again, why do I have to go and add things to my cart when I'm already in, like, then go and click on a button to say, okay, now move all this stuff to the cart. So like Jack had picked out a bunch.
Some people said it was only, you had to do each item. Like, oh, I want 5 of these pins, add to cart, go back. I want 5 of this pin, add to cart. Which is even more ridiculous. So
Jack missed that step because he got in so fast. None of the social medias had populated to tell you what to do right.
Mm-hmm.
So he picked a bunch of. He picked a bunch of merchandise.
The key to a lot of that too was it was more important to get the tickets than the merchandise.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, hey, let me sit here. You had 15 minutes to get through the checkout queue, and it was like, I don't want to risk, because it's happened to us before. Where something was like, I think it was Comic-Con 2 years ago. It was like Saturday sold out, so his oldest could only get a Friday ticket because we're going through and putzing through the systems. Like, no, get in, get out. We'll get the merchandise on site as best as we can. And
even Japan?
The second thing is Jack.
Oh, sorry.
Jack got in after 19 minutes. He sent a text that said, "I am in" at 19 after.
And the rest of us, I think Ben eventually made it in. After everything, a lot of the stuff was sold out. He was the only one that I was aware of that his green man was moving at a somewhat
decent pace.
Yeah, he was actually seeing the green poop. The rest of us just were pooped on. So thank you, Jack, for that. But yeah, there were a lot of people who got screwed.
It only cost me about.
I need about $350.
Yeah. That was me after I bought everything.
So Jack got passes for almost all of us, right?
I got 17, yeah.
But one other person got
16
in.
Adults
one other person in the. Well, one other person got in the group got in as well and was able to buy
5 that we ended up needing.
Yeah. The other ridiculous part, and this is something that I think is not something that's common, is the Sunday price, the individual ticket price, was the same as Friday and Saturday, even though it's a shorter day.
Is it though? Or is Thursday?
We don't know that
now. Yeah, we don't know that actually.
I'm gonna say typically, right? Typically,
okay, yes. Typically, yes.
Typically, Sunday is. When we've had this conversation, Sunday typically is referred to as Kids' Day, where most of the programming is driven towards kids or teenagers. The day is shorter, so then everybody can get on the road and get back to where they came from, vendors and people. And also the day that you go in and get the best deals, because vendors don't want to take their shit home, so they're slashing prices. And so the fact that the Sunday ticket is the same price as Friday and Saturday, at least as far as what for the information that we have right now, seems greedy.
Right.
Just based on all the other comic conventions we've gone to. I think every other comic convention I've gone to, Sunday has been a shorter day where they finish things up at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, and they're not open till 7. They don't have programming running until late in the evening. You know, there's not stuff to do. Like there's the other days. And also that would make it another, I think, Lou, you figured it out, $88 if you bought individual days over the 4-day pass, which is so lame. The fact that the tickets are so much more expensive than if you get a 4-day pass. So if you get hosed and don't get a 4-day pass, like you now have to spend almost $100 more. That's ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. To me,
that makes absolutely no sense. The moment you put 4 individual days in your cart, put it to a 4-day and put the price to a 4-day.
Yeah. Or just make the 4 days the same price at the end. So you do that by making your Sunday cheaper, right? Like,
yeah. What if you're a weirdo and you want all 4 different kids get more badges, right?
Well,
so there's some to do that.
Yeah, there's some people that we know that get autographs on all their badges, and maybe they wanted 4 individual day passes instead of the 4-day. So, that being said, a lot of people very, very unhappy. A lot of people very unhappy with Disney. A lot of people unhappy with Reed. A lot of people unhappy with Kathleen Kennedy for some. I'm kidding. They're not mad at her. I mean, it's probably her fault. They'll probably figure out a way to blame her.
Yeah, it's her fault.
Yeah, Lou runs in the circles that it ended up being Kathleen Kennedy's fault somehow. So
I'm not going to argue
that.
So
Lou is the fandom menace.
Wait, not to mention a lot of dumbass people trying to get tickets. There was so much ignorance going on this whole process. People are like, oh my God, scalpers got everything. I'm like, you guys are stupid.
It's a small percentage.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Scalping is going to happen all the time. But that's not 100% of what happens.
It's a small percentage. It is 1% of maximum tickets sold were scalped.
And also I would say, based on my EDC stuff, the majority of the people that were posting stuff online were just running a grift anyways and didn't actually have tickets. They were going to sell their tickets on Craigslist, have somebody sell them the $400, and then delete. I'm out. Yep. I got my $400. I'm done. You know, because I guarantee you there was at least one person who was like, "Oh shit, this ticket's only $1,500. It's cheaper than any of the other tickets I'm going to buy." And he's like, "Well, just sell me $1,500." And then you do it, and then all of a sudden they stop responding. Womp womp womp. But that being said, the amount of butthurt over the last week that you guys have shared on Facebook, what I've seen on Reddit, just in general through the interwebs has been. I haven't seen this amount of stuff in a very long time from Star Wars fans, as far as the kind of unified boo-hoo. And I'm saying boo-hoo because...
Again, to me, it goes to the ignorance of folks. Like, do they not understand how many people were trying to get a limited amount of tickets? There were going to be a lot of people who missed out. Just because you missed out, it doesn't mean it was because of a scalper. It doesn't mean because of XYZ. It was just like there were going to be more people who didn't get tickets than did. And maybe it's easy for me / us to understand that because we've been doing SDCC for 25, 30 years, you know? So maybe it's easy for us to say that because I look at it like, look, if we get in, we get in. If we don't, we don't. That's just how it is. You get your buy groups together like we've been doing for years. And if you get in, you get in. If you don't, you don't. There's been so many times where it's like, oh, yeah, we're not getting this day or we're not getting this day. What was it, 2-3 years ago? I didn't even have a Saturday badge or whatever it was last year or the year before. Last year. I didn't have Saturday. I went and played Magic down in the hotel next door. That happens. It's like, oh, damn. Well, at least I got these other 3 days. And then you move on. But these people are like, no, I'm owed a ticket. Get rid of all the scalpers and put the tickets back up. Why? So you 50 people or 50 tickets are available could be fought over by 500,000 people again. It's like that's the part that bothered me was how much stupidity there was on not understanding the demand for the first U.S. one of these in 5 years, the 50th anniversary. I mean, there's so much. It's like, come on, people. You had to have known. Like, we talked about it before, in the last couple of months. We understood that there's a chance we're not going to get tickets.
Mm-hmm.
We would not be happy
I woke up
about
that
it.
morning 100% ready to not go. I was like, okay, cool. It's going to happen or it's not, right?
And
So-
guess what? Then we
Exactly.
pivot. Guess what? Now we pivot and we go to Star Wars night, and we go to Disneyland, right? Like we pivot and we go do other things, like you were saying with the
Exactly.
magic.
We would have found something else to do.
Somewhere where we
Absolutely.
could have.
Scum and villainy every week, every
Yeah.
night. For
Well,
celebration.
we could have just went and watched the live stream together, while not the same. At least we could have watched the live stream together, and at least had been around each other when those things were announced. But
Right, and
thankfully,
reacted to what's going on with that
Yeah.
news. Absolutely. But yeah, every time I look at, I've been like, again, for 5 days looking at these posts, and it's like that's not. It's like, oh, I can't believe the reason why I didn't get tickets because of this. I'm like, no, you didn't get a ticket because there were probably 40 times more people trying to get tickets than there were tickets.
well,
I
and
don't know the
did
real
see.
numbers. I'd like to know those numbers, but
Did you guys see the? I saw something on Reddit where somebody had gotten a response. Again, this is all. It's a post on Reddit. Who knows if it's been modified
Real or
or
not, yeah.
changed? But it was somebody from that. It was from like the generic like Readpop or Lucasfilm or whatever
Mm-hmm.
customer service was, and they were like, our understanding is as they're removing these tickets from eBay, et cetera, they will be reselling these tickets to the real fans or whatever.
yeah,
And that as your we will keep your email in a queue. And I'm like, who's going to do that? The logistics
No
of
one.
doing that, especially if they're like, well, I emailed, and then Lou goes, well, I emailed, and then Lou gets tickets before me. Whoa, I emailed first. Like that type. Like,
Mhm.
there's no way that you're making this, to me, you're making the situation worse.
So
What
what
you
I
do-
hear is use a different email than your eBay. Because you can't take tickets
That's-
from me
that's-
if the emails don't match.
bruh, that is the first
Exactly.
thing I thought. I
Yeah.
was like, who is going to be dumb enough to use their actual? But there's going to be some, but there's going to be enough that won't.
I mean, all you do is you say, okay, in 6 months we're going to have another queue, right? We're going to spend 6 months hammering down on all of these illegal sales through eBay and Craigslist and whatever. And all of those tickets that are canceled in 6 months, we're going to post them up again in the same form, because that's all they have. They have their software and that's it. But to be like, we're going to pick and choose people as tickets become available based on when you emailed us. Like, how many people are not going to email? Because, I mean, again, the change.org petition, right? That has 12,000 signatures. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
nothing. Their contract with Reed is for whatever it is. They're not going to just
Mhm.
break that, because Reed's been bullshit this whole time. It's not like Reed got new leadership in the last year and now that's why they suck. They've always sucked, you know. And then they're the people that are like, I remember when I was at Celebration 1 and I just walked up to the window and I bought tickets to Celebration 2. And it's like, yeah, that's how Comic-Con used to be. Guess what? Shit changes. It gets popular. Being a geek is normal now. When you could walk up to the
Mhm.
window and buy tickets, we were still all outsiders. We were still a minority of the group, like of the society. Now it's an accepted thing, you know, that you just go, okay. Like, I mean, again, I did the Comic-Con thing 1 year with you guys, and I was like, it's going to be a while before I do that shit again, because,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Like-
Whereas before we'd been going for years.
Yeah, and it was
Because
just
you
a
could
given.
get your tickets
It was
the
a
year
given.
before for
Yeah.
$50.
Right?
Yeah.
Walk
And make
up
your
to the
hotel
South Pavilion and
Ma-
use that kiosk.
make
Yep.
your hotel reservations as you were checking out the year before. Like, you know, that's how easy it used to be to go to Comic-Con. You know, we used to be able to stay downtown at a somewhat reasonable rate. Like, that's
Mhm.
not a thing anymore. That does not exist. So to just assume that it's a much different way than it was 20 years ago or 25 years ago, like Lou was saying.
Shit's changed.
So-
Yeah, it's blown up. So, but that means you guys have a whole nother year, just like 2 years ago. Listen to us getting ready for Celebration.
And then a month after, talking about
Let's Duolingo and travel and conversion
I'm about
rates
to
on
say,
money.
I gotta learn a different language this time.
Let me see if
I
Duo
don't
has
know.
Ebonics in there so I can talk downtown LA.
Is liberal a language? You gotta learn how to speak, like I'm a victim. I mean, I know that's part of the cue.
You just have to
Somebody
say I'm
else's
offended
fault.
after everything. Yeah.
Oh, well, there we go. That'll do.
That's
Or I'm
offensive.
offended for you.
I'm picking up microaggressions, bro. Just reel it in a little bit.
I'm picking up macro.
No, my aggressions are full blown. I don't do macros.
Yeah, he does macro. He does macro. Lou does not do anything micro, especially according to his girl. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Did he say that? Hey-oh.
It's probably never true.
All right, now that the negativity is over, rewind it back to Monday, motherfucking May 4th.
Ooh, doggy.
The general public Star Wars Day. As we all know, it's May 25th, but we have to go with what the people go with because we're not whiny entitled bitches that Star Wars Day should be on May 25th. So we accept that it's on May 4th. So who spent way too much money?
Let's say only one person's putting their hand up.
Yeah. Oh,
no?
Real quick.
Nobody else?
Real quick. We're going to do something positive to end the negativity from earlier. All those tickets you got paid for within one day, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. It was about a little over 24 hours the next day.
You may have put out a ton of money, but your friends got your back and took care of you right away. Instead of like, can I pay you $12 today for a celebration pass on Wednesday?
Jack got so much on that points card. He got a free Disney cruise.
Yo,
real.
No shit.
I got so many points, it paid itself off. The card's like, you know what? Here's enough points. Your card just paid off. It's fine.
Great. Your balance is a negative.
Did you want to buy more celebration tickets? No, because then I'd be a scalper. Because who needs 16 tickets?
It's like, no, I tried to. It said, those fucking liars, they said 20. I was only allowed 17.
I am owed 3 tickets. Oh, I should do that. I'm going to email them.
Oh my god. Yeah, this was crap. I was only allowed 17 tickets. Duck scored again. 4-2.
That's right. We're good in the third. But it'll work out.
It is the third.
I know, but we're good in the third, so hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
So May 4th.
The Ducks are playing the Knights. For those of you out there, like, what the hell are you talking about, Ducks? It's like, Donald Duck talking about Disney earlier. No, we're talking about the Vegas Golden Knights are playing the Anaheim Ducks playoff hockey, Game 3. Vegas is up 2-1, and they're losing this game 4-2.
May 4th is also Life Day, right? Isn't that?
No, that shit's
no.
They do that in September or December.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to say it's some fall or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's
May
technically
4th.
Christmas. Yeah. So that's when everybody drops shit everywhere.
And you went ballistic.
Look, one of them was a $400 lightsaber. Okay, so
that looked like the dildo from 7.
Negative.
Just saying.
It's Darth Maul's lightsaber that he uses in Maul. So,
but the picture you
half
sent,
of it, that's the Build-A-Saber at Savi's. That one does look like a dildo. Ribbed for her pleasure.
He made me do it. He made me do it. I didn't want to do it. He made me do it.
It's got the button tickler and everything. I mean, you look at that thing, it's like, oh, there's the button tickler. All right.
Say, I'm glad I made my Sith lightsaber in the second round because that one's way better.
I think I resisted all the shirts because they weren't in my size. How many shirts did you buy?
None. The main 4 shirts.
There you go. That's
just was the Death Trooper one that they made 5 of.
Yeah.
I would have bought it. It was in my cart, sold out in cart. I was entitled to that shit.
You were entitled to 20 of them.
Fuck. I was sitting at my doctor's office. I'm like, yes, no. They're like, why's your blood pressure so high? I lost my fucking shirt. Sold out in my cart.
Let me tell you about Roosevelt. These motherfuckers.
He's like, sir, we're going to have to double your meds. Because, goddamn. Okay, I guess if we rewind it a little bit back to
Second,
the
first.
second or something. Whenever Lego put their stuff up, yes, I did.
Yeah, I was going to say Lego. Yep.
Because they had a gift with purchase for a Darksaber handle, which was badass. I think you had to spend like 120, 150 or something for it. So I found enough Legos to get that, but they wouldn't let me redeem more than one reward per order. So I had to get enough to get the Darksaber. But then they also had this cool, there's a lenticular coin of Jango Fett Starship. It does not have an offensive name anymore.
The skip spray.
Yeah. Fire spray.
Fire spray.
And then another reward was like a metal trading card of Mando and Grogu. So I had to do 2 more orders.
They can't just give all. I mean, that is so stupid.
Just
I know, give them all.
And I tried.
Put them all.
I tried. It was dumb.
I mean, I'm sure Lego is run by Readpop, so whatever.
Probably. But at least they delivered. Which was also weird because they had Amazon deliver my order, which was weird.
That happens a lot, though. You know, all the contracts between the different people.
Yeah.
Post office will deliver for blah, blah, blah. I mean, meh. Although I think that post office contract is over.
But it's cool. What did I end up getting? I got Mando and Grogu's speeder bike. I got Cobb Vanth's speeder bike. I got Chopper, the big Chopper.
The big Chopper.
Fuck yeah. I got the Darth Vader bust. I think I got a Grogu. Something. It was enough. I'm good on Legos for a little bit. Except then they announced that fucking Darth Vader that looks like the minifig, but you build him. Why didn't they have that? That would have been an easy buy. Sons of bitches.
Mm-hmm.
And then at
Bath and Body.
Yep. So wife woke up. And then, well, because with that, it was like a members only sale. So all the stuff I got that I sent you guys pictures of, it's only online exclusive for whatever their rewards club is. Their other stuff comes in store tomorrow. So your boy's going to line up at Bath and Body Works.
How do you know they had a private like subscription for Bath and Body?
Is it? I mean, is it just like you get stuff early, or you get?
No, it's just the rewards club, dude. Like,
oh, okay. So if you're on the rewards club and you're a certain level or whatever,
exactly, something like that. I don't know. She knows about it, and when I told her about it, she's like, "Oh, I'll look." And so she got like this, like 2 like travel like toiletry bags, Grogu hand sanitizer holders, a candle that actually smells pretty decent, this dope ass messenger bag, and a lunchbox, which is kind of cool. But then tomorrow is when they come out with like their, and you can tell it's for dudes because the body wash is body wash, hairspray, and face wash. Not hairspray.
In one bottle?
Yeah. It's one bottle. It's body wash, shampoo, and face wash in one bottle.
I can dig it.
Just rub that Mando all over you. Get them titties. Oh, you like that, Dinjarin?
This is the way.
Yeah, this is the way. To my butt. Then Disney Store, again, aforementioned $400 Darth Maul lightsaber. I don't know if it'll be as good as the one that we got a couple years ago, Lou. The regular Darth Maul saber. I saw it at Disneyland today. I didn't notice if the box was wooden or not, or if it was just like cardboard.
If it don't have the theme, dog, it's not better. It's got to have the theme.
Right. So I don't think it does, but it does come with a little lithograph and stuff. So I'll find Sam and get him to sign that. That'll be cool. I bought wife the Star Wars Night Charm from last year because they put that up. She's like, no, there's no discount. I'm like, bitch, it's Mother's Day. So she'll get that tomorrow when the box arrives. And Bill was at Star Wars Night this week, so I had him get this year's Star Wars Night Pandoras too. One was Vader.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was there talking about. Remember,
one was
he was
Vader.
About
it says
tickets.
something on the back. You don't know the power of the dark side, and then the other's Mando and Grogu, and on the back it says, "This is the way." What else did I? I ordered pins, the May 4th pins. So there's like the jumbo pin, the logo pin, and then the last two.
No key?
There was a key. As I was clicking through and everything, I saw, I think Diz popped up and said, oh, there's the key. I'm like, oh, let me go look. So I was able to get that too. And then mystery pins, the May 4th mystery pins, which they had none of at Disneyland. I was very sad about that. So I ordered those. They're only limited to one, right? At least like the first couple days. But last night, when I realized that there weren't any in the parks anymore, I just ordered them online on the Disney store because they still had them. And they had a limit of 5 plus 30% off when you spend like $100 or something. So I'm like,
dang,
I think that's better than my in-park discounts. So sold. So I got 5 more boxes coming. Oh, I did get a Roosevelt D. You're right. I ordered the Bounty Hunter, the McQuarrie Bounty Hunter one from Disney Store. Hopefully, because they had the picture swapped.
Hopefully you picked the right one.
I picked the one with the words that said Bounty Hunters. So hopefully, because the words
did those sell out?
1,000 pictures or something.
Looked at them.
I don't think so. And the other one is the one I had you get me at Buc-ee's a while back.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the McQuarrie Bounty Hunters is new, so hopefully I get the right one. I didn't want to order both and return one.
I'm looking right now to see what's up.
Monday night, I went to the IMAX theater because they were doing a showing of the first 15, 20-ish minutes of Mando and Grogu in IMAX. I liked it. It had not an opening crawl. It had opening words. You know, like this is like where we are in the story and everything. It also had opening credits, which was weird for a Star Wars movie. Again, I didn't hate it. It's different. You know, it's not George Lucas doing the movies anymore. It's, you know, it's a separate new kind of thing. So whatever. They didn't show a whole lot that we haven't seen though, which is good and bad. Which means everything we've seen in the trailers is like the first 25 minutes. So we don't know what the rest of the movie is. But yeah, it opened with him doing the AT-ATs that we've seen in all the trailers and the sneak peeks and everything. Then he goes to Sigourney Weaver and he's like, I'll get every bad guy in your deck of cards. And they're like, yeah, well, now you have to go find Rada. I'm like, yes, Rada. So he goes to Nal Hutta, which I think is the first time we've ever seen Nal Hutta, like ever.
In live action.
Yeah.
I think you couldn't in one of the galaxies or Star Wars galaxies or one of the New Republic you could go to, or Old Republic, you could go to Nal Hutta. I think in Galaxies you could go to Nal Hutta.
Yeah. But yeah,
I will look that up.
One of the first times we've seen Nal Hutta.
Also, that shirt's still up, Jack.
In canon. Oh, is it good?
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah. Why is it $2 more? What the fuck, Disney?
Right. Disney tax. So it's cool. He goes and talks to the twins from Book of Boba Fett. And they're like, hey, we need you to find our nephew. And he's like, well, what does he look like? They're like, well, we only have an old picture of him. And they show a baby picture, and he looks just like he did in Clone Wars. Which I thought was funny. I don't know if anybody else in the audience, like, did you watch Clone
Those
Wars?
who saw that are going to appreciate that one.
Right? So then he goes about his way, and he finds what's his face, the director dude, that says business is closed.
Oh yeah.
And
it looks like real quick.
Scorsese or something?
Scorsese.
Yeah, we're closed. Looks like as far as Nalhutta goes, there's a couple episodes of the Clone Wars that were there.
Oh, okay.
Later stage of the Clone Wars.
We were
that
definitely
makes sense.
there, and we were definitely there in the Clone Wars.
Yeah. So that's about where it ended when he went to go ask him where Rada was. And then Mando and Grogu were up in the stands watching Rada fight this human, which is a super unfair fight. For him. And then it ends like, hey, cool. I'm back, May 22nd. So there's a whole lot of stuff that they haven't shown in the trailers. But it looked good. I liked it. They show how he gets his new Razor Crest. Zeb's in it. He's super good, cool. For people that appreciate Zeb.
Who doesn't appreciate Zeb?
Haters.
Savages.
Right.
People who don't even know who Zeb is.
Mm-hmm. He's Mandalorian's purple bat friend.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, looking forward to it.
That's cool.
And
then Lou ran around buying popcorn buckets.
Lou did run around because somebody wanted popcorn buckets. I still haven't been back to AMC, though. I haven't heard anything about that they're out yet, so I just didn't.
I haven't either. I haven't seen anything about it. Tomorrow for Secret Movie, I'll get my Cinemark stuff. I mean, assuming they still have it, but I'm sure they are. They're going to make a ton of this shit.
I will admit, I got the helmet because it looked better in person. I was like, I have no interest in any of this shit. Then I saw the helmet because I got there when they opened. I wasn't sure how crazy it was going to be or how limited it was going to be. And they were still pulling the boxes to the front. And you know that little flyer they put up by the popcorn station that had all what's available? They gave me the sheet so I could look at it. And then they put it in the thing. And they brought out all the stuff so I could see it in person. And I saw the helmet and was like, whoa.
It's shiny as fuck, right?
Yes, very much so. I can grab it if you want. It's right there. But that one I had no intention of buying, and I bought it anyway. And then old girl wanted the AT-AT, and then some AMC. She wants the Pram.
Mm-hmm. Same.
So
I think I'm going to AMC on Wednesday, so I'll take a look when I'm there on Wednesday.
I was going to say, the movie's in 10 days. Maybe I'll next time I go to because when I do my grocery shopping at Walmart, across the street basically is the AMC theater. So when I do that this week, I'll swing by. If they got it, Jack, I'll just grab it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're about to come out. So
I did notice. Yep. I did notice the last Regal movie we went and saw. They had cleared out their entire like they have one of those where it's like the serpentine line, and each row had a had grocery shelves that they had all the popcorn buckets on. Last time we went, or two times before, they were like blowing them out. Like everything was like 50% off the ones that they had because they were all ones that were just bullshit. And then the last time we went, they were basically all gone except for the Regal specific stuff, like the Regal throw and the Regal mug and that type of thing. So I think we're going to go to both in the next couple weeks. So I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the Regal's the other one I want, the Mandalorian bust, and it has the projector and music and stuff. So we'll see.
But then also, we had two shows end this week, right? We had Daredevil and we had Maul end. So,
and we haven't talked about Maul at all. I mean, a little bit here and there. It was part of our top cartoons. So did it push Andor out, Lou?
Yeah, sure did. I mean, we didn't even have to get to the last episode. It pushed it out at 9.
The only thing I was a little disappointed about was that Paul Bettany didn't voice Dross.
I caught that too and was a little bit disappointed.
But I don't like it. I accept it. Like Lando said, I accept it. I understand it. I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, I want to know if it was a scheduling issue or a didn't want to do it issue.
I don't know why he.
I'm sure that news will come out eventually.
Yeah,
But I was
sure.
as soon as he showed up, I was all like, okay. I was kind of turned my head, I was like, okay, is it going to be him? Is it going to be him?
I started listening more than I was before. I'm like,
yep.
And you can tell. You're like, that is not Vision.
Well, it's not. I don't think he's trying to be Paul Bettany. Like, I think he's just trying to have the same. He's just trying to have the same vibe, right? The same.
Yeah, no, I don't want him to imitate him. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's just I was hoping, to keep it kosher, keep it all the same. But no, I thought it ended awesome. I'm glad that they are already working on the second season. So let's fucking go.
And we should have a bunch of that. We should have a bunch of that at Celebration.
Shit, I hope season 2's out before Celebration.
Probably won't.
What I want is some kind of art of the 5. You know what scene I'm talking about, where they all line up their blades.
The one that everybody's posting all over the internet right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
How is there not art of that available to buy or put it on a T-shirt? Whatever you got to do, man. You put it on a T-shirt. I bitch about $37 T-shirts. I will buy that one for $37.
You hear that, Roosevelt? Put that shit on a full panel shirt. Lou's on it. Lou by one of every size, just in case he gets fat or loses weight.
For real. I'm going to go either direction here.
Where do you guys rank? I mean, we could do lightsaber fights at some down the road, but what was your thoughts on?
It's just the way they choreographed it. It was so good. It's obviously it's animated, so they can do whatever the fuck they want, right? It's a little bit easier, I would imagine.
But I don't feel like they took advantage of it being animated.
No, nothing was
it wasn't crazy,
unbelievable.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was a thing that I think they could have filmed in real life, and it would have been
right.
It would have been very similar. But the fact that we got 2 banger lightsaber battles over the last 2 episodes,
all of them. Just to go back to the beginning, even with Decky and what the hell's the girl?
2 Boots.
The apprentice. It's right there.
Devin.
Either way.
Devin.
There we go. Even with them fighting Maul, I mean, all of the fights have just been like eyes wide open. It's just like, holy crap! Let me go back and watch this again. I've already seen the series twice, so.
I saw a lot of people talking about it's nice that Marok and the Crow kind of got a redemption because the only times we've seen
Ahsoka
them
handed them.
Well, the only time we've seen Marok was Ahsoka. And then we saw the Crow in the Tales of the Jedi, and both of them were dispatched pretty easily. So to have them get kind of a redemption arc, where I don't think a lot of the Inquisitors do. Like, it seems like the Inquisitors are there, and I think they're supposed to be like, they're super badass, but like, then they go up against things that just are like, bloop, you're dead. So it was nice to have them have a kind of a thing kind of reestablishing their badassery. Yeah, exactly. So I appreciated that instead of just making them look like punks and Vader coming in and doing his thing, like they were involved while he was fighting. I can't say I
was super expecting that. I didn't think they would bring Vader in so fast.
No, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it until like the last second where they said it's coming your way. I'm like,
yeah. Well, and did you see I think the quote Vanessa Marshall said was they were saying, we're going to kill you at the end. She said, the only way I want to be killed is Vader pulling my lungs through my throat, through my mouth. And then you got that because it was was fucking.
She was like, if you listen, that's what that sound is.
It was disturbing. That was disturbing. And you didn't even know. You were just like, wait, is that a wild? Nope, that's not a wild animal. Like, and the last Mandalorian guy didn't even get a fucking death. He just went into the mist and disappeared, and that was it.
Gone.
I do think it was funny how like they built up Maul's group to be like this badass group of guys, and like 2 of them got like good deaths, and everybody else just kind of went out like a punk. Like they were like, "Oh shit, we got to clear the table for season 2. We can't have any of these guys left. We'll just have the big guy jump into the acid."
Right.
That was pretty badass, though.
It was.
So I think we all agree that it went out on a high note.
Definitely.
What did you guys? We also had Daredevil end. What did you guys think of the end of Daredevil?
I liked it. I mean, that show hasn't missed since. I'll say it, since Disney brought it back. That show hasn't missed. It's still top tier. I like that they let them just go R-rated. Like I said, Jessica Jones dropping an F-bomb. I need a couple minutes to myself after that.
The
bringing
return
in Luke
of
Cage
Luke?
at the end.
The other Luke, the other
Yep.
Disney Luke.
Yep.
Or I don't know. The way the first Disney Luke is going, there's only about to be one Luke. F that dude. Little bitch.
So yeah, but Lou, what did you think of Daredevil?
I thought it was great. I thought it was really well done. The character development, bringing in the older characters like the cop, the black dude who let them talk to each other when Karen was in jail. Bringing that back, obviously, old girl going to her uncle's job. There's a lot of stuff they brought in from the old one, and obviously it'll continue in the Spider-Man movie. So the fact that they're tying all that together, like we talked about 2 weeks ago when I was like, I like this because they're pulling stuff together when we did our list. So with them doing that with Daredevil, and the fact that Iron Fist is in next season, season 3, obviously Luke, Jess, it was just the whole thing. The whole thing was just really, really well done. And it ended the way it had to, right? With him in jail. You can't do all that and just get away with it.
Yep.
So,
well, he said that earlier in the season when they were fighting. He's like, the only way this ends is if we both leave New York City. This does not end with one of us winning. Like, we both have to lose everything. And that's where they're at. So, I thought they handled it really well. I thought, the acting in that show is pretty top-notch across the board. It was nice that they tied up a bunch of the loose ends. Like, most of his cabinet is either dead or has other things to do. The fact that they were able to do the Yankee swap with Luke Cage coming back because Mr. Charles found Bullseye, and now Bullseye has his, he had his full kind of redemption arc, and now he can kind of go back to being a gray tinted character.
Enjoying the Thunderbolts.
Yeah,
since Bucky's gonna die.
Yeah. No, I thought both of those shows ended on super high notes. I was really happy that we got them both back to back. It's been a really long time since I think we've been able to talk positive about anything television wise that Disney's put out. So it's nice that we had two shows back to back that kind of, scratch that.
That shows what they can do.
Yeah. When given the proper care and feeding.
Those bitches missed an empty net. And we're going to lose to these guys, and they missed a fucking empty net.
Well, we're 2-2 is on pace, and that's what it should be.
Yeah. It's playoffs. It should be. But yeah, no, I thought it was good. The courtroom stuff, everything, with Kingpin, knowing that Daredevil could hear him, and he's just like whispering, like, dude, I will fuck your shit up. Daredevil's like, cool, not if I fuck my shit up first.
Yep. They took that
super cool.
Mile.
It's cool that you can burn. It's cool that you can burn me down. I'm fucking burning everything down.
Yeah.
Just so you know. Like, how nobody believed him. And Powell was just like, shit, I got knocked out by a fucking plane. That's how come he was such a fucking badass. I got it now. Like, you have to admit, I think he begrudgingly had to give him a little respect for that, even though Powell is a giant piece of shit. And then the nice thing is that they also gave them they cleaned everything up. So now Spider-Man, Brand New Day can come in and the slate's clean. There's not stuff going on that you're like, well, why isn't he doing this and helping this and doing that, right? Because they're gonna have the Punisher one shot, which is probably gonna explain how he gets out of did Kingpin's prison did they release everybody from him? I mean, they haven't explained that at all, right?
I don't know. Yeah,
because he, besides the swordsman, he still had all of his.
Yeah, everybody was still in jail there.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
So
I guess we'll see. We'll see on Tuesday.
Yeah, but they're supposed to have the one shot with Punisher, right?
Yeah, that's on Tuesday.
Okay.
I was gonna say that comes out in Tuesday.
And I think it's called One Shot, isn't it? Like Punisher one. Like
one last kill. One last kill.
One last,
yeah. Because Punisher is supposed to have a decently sized role in Spider-Man, right?
I don't know.
Something.
I mean, a role.
He's gonna be in. He's gonna be in there. So
the same way Daredevil is gonna have a role in it.
Yeah, because why would Spider-Man fight the Hand? That doesn't make sense.
Right. Plus, like I said, that shot they show of Spider-Man leaping and the Hand leaping, it's like the bottom row of people, their eyes are on somebody else. Again, like they did with the last Spider-Man movie, with the trailer and tried to trick you. So, but it does make sense for Daredevil to be in that. And I'm expecting it, Punisher, get the way the media calls it, what is it called? Grounded, having it grounded type of story. I'm like, I'm curious to how this is going to play out.
Yep.
I mean, I wasn't super excited about the summer movie season, but I have to admit I'm kind of warming up to it a little bit. I mean, I think Mando and Grogu will be fine, even if it's a season 4. I think Masters of the Universe is going to be corny as hell. Looking forward to it, though.
Be dope.
We have Mortal Kombat 2.
That's what's going to make it dope. Watching that Tuesday.
We have.
Wait. Speaking of which, check this out. So I asked old girl, she's got stuff going on this weekend, daughter's graduation, dad's in town,
Mother's Day,
the whole thing. Yeah, all that's happening. Dad got in town today. They got things going on, but I'll see her Tuesday, then not again until following Sunday. Knight scored, yay.
Like a minute left in the game.
So I was like, okay, we only got Tuesday movie. Do you want to watch Devil Wears Prada 2 or MK2? And she's like, well, I just saw the first one, the 2021. She hadn't seen it before. She's like, I saw it yesterday with my son. So how about we watch MK2 instead? We can watch Devil Wears Prada 2 some other time. I'm like, I was not expecting that. I'm glad I didn't buy the ticket ahead of time because I was expecting we're going to watch.
I'm not the only one that's been in Twilight Zone all weekend then.
Right? I'm like, what? I'm not even kidding. I saw the text and I was like, I'm usually not wrong when it comes to her and what she wants to do. 99% of the time, I am correct. And it pisses her off that I'm correct, that I know her so well, but then she loves it that I know her so well. You know what I mean? So, double-edged sword there. But yeah, she straight up said she want to watch MK2. I'm like, all right. Twist my arm.
Where are we at? Hang on. I thought I had. There we go. All right. So we have Mortal Kombat 2. We have In the Gray, which I think that'll be a good movie. I mean, I really like Henry Cavill.
Well, I forgot that's out.
I'm not mad if that's tomorrow night's movie.
Yeah. We got Mando and Grogu. We got Backrooms. That movie looks weird as fuck.
Which one is that?
That's the one where it's they're like it's a closed like department store, and there's like a room in the back, and then every day they go in the back, it changes. It's supposed to be like suspense horror type of thing. So I'll send you the link after.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Then we got Masters of the Universe, which I think it's going to be corny, but I'm looking forward to it. Disclosure Day is either going to be great or it's going to be ass. But I mean, it is Steven Spielberg, so at least it'll be watchable.
It's Emily Blunt, man. It's Emily Blunt. That's all you need to know.
Emily Blunt and Steven Spielberg. Sold.
After that, we got Death of Robin Hood on my list.
That looks interesting. Yeah, that looks interesting.
It does. Yeah, I agree.
After that is Supergirl. Verdict's still out on that.
Man.
The month after that, then we go a couple of weeks without anything. Like July 4th, I didn't really see anything coming out over July 4th that I was excited about. July 17th,
the Washington movie. Don't you care about America?
I don't. No.
Typical leftist answer. That's fair.
This is D.
Truth,
that was really fucking. That was really loud. Can you please adjust your volume? I was like, "What?
What?
What?" Then in July we got the Odyssey.
Not hearing good things about that one.
I mean, it's probably going to be really long, but I mean, the cast looks fucking amazing. So, and then Spider-Man: Brand New Day, and then the end of Oak Street. Those are the movies that I kind of have on my list that I'm keeping an eye on. I think there was a few more trailers that came out this week that looked like they might be interesting, but nothing. Nothing I want to talk about tonight. So,
Right.
All right, Jack, what else is on your list?
Hold on, let's see. Now that the game's over, I can look at my phone.
Was Final 4-3?
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's funny. Anaheim was actually favored in that game. I saw that and was like, why are they fit? Like, you know, plus there's no Stone. Mark Stone was out that game,
Right.
so it's like, all right.
All right, we talked about IMAX. Celebration tickets done. I thought it was a little weird that there were no like big announcements on May 4th.
yeah,
No, nothing about Ahsoka or Jedi 3.
or a trailer
But-
for Starfighter or something like that.
But then I saw Dave was doing press for Maul, right? And he said that everything's getting its own time to shine. So right now it's Maul, then we're moving to Mando and Grogu. So I'm like, okay, cool. So once Mando and Grogu's over, then we'll probably get Ahsoka. So
Well,
We'll
and
see.
Comic-Con's coming up, so
yeah,
Like a trailer? Like, what are you talking about?
They have
Yeah.
a panel. They have a panel at Comic-Con, right? I believe so.
they might. They should.
They have, I think Disney has
They
one.
probably will.
Yeah, I mean D23
Well,
is
Star
coming
Wars.
up. So
Right? Well, Star
Yeah,
Wars.
they got to hold some stuff. They got to hold back.
yeah. So yeah, I thought that was a little weird. Going back to Maul. So the last time that Vader heard about Maul was when Anakin sent Ahsoka to go deal with him. So as far as he knows, she's gone, right?
He's gone, right?
No,
That
Ahsoka's gone. So does he
As far
think
as
that
Maul,
Ahsoka?
yeah.
So does he think that Maul killed Ahsoka while he's fighting him? Do you think he's thinking that at all, or no?
No,
Because that's
I don't
the last
think- I
time.
don't know.
Is that sorry? This is a. I haven't seen this episode of Clone Wars. Is that the last time that
Hold on,
Ahsoka?
you didn't
You
go
didn't-
back and
you didn't
when
watch
the
that last arc.
Which arc?
Where-
Of which?
where Ahsoka survives Order 66.
She fights Maul, captures Maul, and then all the Order 66 shit happens while they're together on the ship with Rex. You did not watch. Oh my god, dude, you are missing out.
Well, we already established that, Lou. We established that the last podcast, asshole.
No. You're missing out on the whole series. But that arc, because it tied into episode 3, I figured you watched it on its own because you don't need the rest of the shit to go with it.
No, I don't.
Man, that is peak Star Wars, bro.
Okay, all right, fine. I will seek it out. I think I've been downloading.
Maul probably can never top Clone Wars just because of that arc by itself.
I thought it
What
was.
was it,
I thought it was
4
the rod.
episodes?
I thought it was the rod of the.
I
Hutt
think
stuff.
it was.
Yeah, because there were like 3
That's the best
4 episode arcs. There was the bullshit with stupid undercover for Ahsoka that nobody liked.
Yeah.
And then there was the
The
Ahsoka
sisters.
kind of sort of coming back with Sabine's mom. And then there was the Order 66 arc. So yeah, so watch the last 4 episodes of season 7.
Let me see where I'm at.
Watch episode 3 while you're at it because like some of the shots from episode 3, you get the different perspective of what's going on around the galaxy from what Ahsoka and Anakin and Obi-Wan are doing, but it still ties in. It's like this, like, oh, that was the scene from episode 3. It was, holy shit, it was super good.
It was masterful.
All right, I'm putting it in my
But no,
Disney. I'm
but,
putting it in my Disney Plus queue so I can watch it later.
yeah, definitely do that. But yeah, no, I didn't think think there was any kind of like again, Vader didn't say a word. That was on purpose.
Yes.
I get it, even though James Earl Jones and the estate has already said it's cool to re-speech
Dave
him.
talked about that too, actually.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah. I'll send it to you.
All right.
Again, listening to that man talk Star Wars is a beautiful thing every time.
But yeah, him not the obvious power that he had over everybody else was just ridiculous. It was, but his hate is. I mean, you got to imagine, man. This is what not too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
So
been Vader for
his
a year
hate
in
is
that
still.
suit.
There is no fucking remorse yet. There's no he's past all that. He is nothing but hate. Like the whole Anakin is still there. No, he's not. Not at this time. He's fucking wiped, and the power was just phenomenal.
One thing I appreciated was that, number one, it looked effortless. Like it never even looked like Vader like put any thought at all into what was happening. Like everything was just automatic to him. And the second part was, I loved the fact that they kept his fighting style tied to A New Hope. Like it was very short, just like he wasn't like robot like Maul.
Dancing.
Or Maul was just like, Maul was all just, he was just like bop 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 bop, which again, that was his fight with Obi-Wan, was just like like, I'm not putting any effort into this at all. Like this is just, with the Obi-Wan fight, I think he put in a tiny bit more effort because of who it was. But with Maul, I mean, the fact that he completely dismissed them, but then they also are building on him moving to that fighting style that he had in A New Hope, right? Because that's the goal, right? Is that you want to see you want to see him go from Anakin's fighting style to A New Hope Vader fighting style. It's not the same style. How Anakin fights and how Vader fights are completely different things. And so I appreciated the fact that, kind of unlike, I mean, a little bit like Rogue One, but I think they really leaned into it in Maul, was showing his.
Well, I mean, these guys had lightsabers; those punks just had blasters.
But you know what I'm saying? Like it was very little movement. Everything was effortless. It felt like where everybody else is sweating and heaving and going back and forth, and he's just like, okay. Like I think I was watching a video and they pointed out a thing where like, I don't remember. I think it was during the Doki Maul fight, and like Doki had come in and hit Maul or hit Vader in the front, and he just was like, Bert. And then like you see Maul like try to like flip behind him, and he goes Bert, and then he just goes Bert. Like it's like he doesn't turn his head, he doesn't react. It's just like him, just like, oh, never mind, like whatever. Fuck you, fuck your family, fuck like fuck everything. Like it was, to me, it was very impressive.
Yeah, it really was. And it was obvious to me that Maul figured out who he was halfway through the fight. But I'm curious if Vader has any kind of Anakin obviously saw him.
Right? Do you remember this motherfucker tried to run you over?
Yeah, I wonder if that
just came to save you and he tried to run you over?
So yes, I was curious about that. I was like, I wonder if that mattered.
I mean, but it goes back to your. But I mean, I think
my own curiosity.
But I think it goes back to what you were talking about with him being so consumed with hate and anger. Even if he recognized him, I would even venture to say it didn't matter. Like he didn't see him, right? He just saw him as an obstacle.
He just saw a target. Yeah,
he just saw him as an obstacle, and it didn't matter to him. He was the fucking. He was the T-800. You know, he was the T-1000. Nothing else around mattered except for getting through, like taking care of these Jedi, right? Because that was his whole goal at that point of time, was going through and eliminating and Maul just happened to be there. Like I don't even think he was. I mean, he was there for Maul, but I think they also were like, oh, and there's Jedi here, and he was like, well, fuck that. So that would be my 2 cents.
What do you guys think of Crow running off like a bitch?
To be expected. That's why Ahsoka handled his ass without a lightsaber.
Yep.
But
and then also, like,
yeah.
where do those two fit in the Jedi Order? Where's this creepy crow mask looking motherfucker at the Jedi Temple? Is that what his face looks like? Is that a mask?
I think we know.
Yeah.
There's probably a comic that talks about it. Maybe.
Or will be.
Or will be.
They'll wait till they I don't know, get to the point where they kill him off, and then they'll drop a comic for history.
They already killed him.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, not
his lightsaber became Ahsoka's lightsabers.
He's not dead in Maul. So I'm talking about when they kill him off, because I assume they're gonna jump. I mean, there's got to be some kind of time.
They haven't said, but there. I mean, there should be.
I guess it depends on how long the show goes, because I mean, obviously he doesn't even run the Crimson Dawn yet, so
yeah. And then what was the other thing? Man, I lost it. It was the timing of how that's going to play off. Or are they even going to bother explaining? You got to think that the show Merrick somehow is going to die on the show, so his mom can resurrect him, or somebody in that, not his mom, but mom's people.
Yeah.
The witches can resurrect him. So I mean, it's kind of like Solo, right? Like, people were bitching about Maul. It's like, oh, we know what happens in Rebels, so why bother to watch Maul? I'm like, because it's good and you're an idiot.
Because how did he go from Maul to running the Crimson Dawn? I'm interested. And then there's still after Solo, right? So how did he lose that? What happened to Kira? Like, how did he go from that to being stuck on Malachor? Ezra finds him?
There's so much. But a lot of people are like, oh, I'm not watching it because I know what happens. It's like, you don't know shit, man.
You're stupid as hell.
But, those things, I like to think that they're going to close those close those ends.
As long as the show's successful and they let it run for a few seasons, yeah.
It'll 100%. It'll be interesting how they present challenges to Maul in season 2. Because we've already had the Inquisitors show up. We've already had Vader show up. So, it'll be interesting to see how because I mean, basically everything between episodes 1 and 6/7 never really were a challenge for Maul outside of the couple. 7. That nothing really showed a challenge, at least as far as fighting wise, with Maul. That it'll be interesting to see now that they've played their card of the Inquisitors and Vader. Is that going to be, every season we're going to have a character development and then the Inquisitors come in, right?
It will be. I think it'll be less like physical challenges, more like character challenges. Because, I mean, what are you going to do to Maul? Because there is that counterpoint. What could possibly happen to him? We know he survives until right before episode 4. So what? It has to all be character development. Does he care about Devin when she likely ends up being killed? Does that have any effect on him? What kind of challenges does he get trying to take over Crimson Dawn?
See, now that actually was my thought that I lost. Is Devin going to be Talon? And going to be the future enemy of the Rey movie?
It's possible.
They could tie it all together if they really wanted to.
Yeah, 100%. But then where was she? Why wasn't she on Malachor with Maul? Did she betray him and get him stuck there?
Or on Tatooine?
And then he found Ezra and he's like, fuck yeah, this guy's awesome. Let me take him. I love stealing children and turning them bad.
More shit that they can develop over the next few seasons. That's the thing. But that's the rumor, for obvious reasons, that she'll become Talon.
Right.
I think that's the hope. I think that's a little bit of fan casting too. They're.
Oh, of course. The same way Rook, people wanted her to be the armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The armor still had her lungs in her chest, though.
Yeah, because she can talk.
Yeah. There's an issue there. Yeah. Having your lungs kind of matter.
Yes,
a little bit. All right, then. I guess we'll kill it there.
Yeah.
Was that the list? Is that everything?
That was the list.
I mean, it was enough. We're at an hour and a half already. Right. We still have more Star Wars month to go.
But Yes, next time when we all go to Disney, when you guys go in June, if you write Indiana Jones, you'll take those pictures I sent and see if you can, like,
do the comparison. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a super cool place. So, yeah. But beyond that, we're gonna go. I'm doing something different. We're gonna go see Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick on Wednesday. Back to back. Talk about me not loving America. Doesn't get much fucking more America than fucking Top Gun. Stay with me, Goose. Wow. There we go. Mark it, kids.
10:45 and 42 seconds.
Someday there will be a website. Someday there will be a website that it'll have all the it'll have it cataloged of all of the times that we agreed.
Right?
All 6 of them.
All 6 of them. Timestamps and everything. Topic and but yep. So instead of doing more
movies.
yeah. Instead of Mortal Kombat 2, I think we're gonna do Top Gun instead. So that should be fun because I think it's the 4K remaster, so it should look pretty fucking sexy. So.
Yeah, when I was getting the AT-AT, and I saw the new helmets because they have Goose's helmet and Maverick's helmet for popcorn buckets for the re-release. I was like, I forgot that was happening. Actually, the helmets look pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie, there were some cool looking helmets, but you dropped
Goose is
$80 on a
the
damn
AT-AT falls out.
Oh, that would be so funny. That would be so funny. How great would that be? Oh,
visor doesn't come off. No, you have to pull this part off so it cracks. You have to eat through the crack. You don't eat through the visor. It doesn't flip up. And now Duke's back to hating America because he hates Goose.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, it sounds like it'll just be me and Lou next week, so that should be fun.
Otherwise, we'll catch up with you guys.
You'll be having a blast.
Oh, yeah. We will boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and boots and boots. Yeah, so I'm sure I'll have a story to tell when I get back, and so I'll see you guys in a couple weeks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Otherwise, everyone have a good week.
You'll have a story, and I'll have a story because it'll be for me Denver Con that same weekend.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Totally related.
Story to tell anyway. Story to tell.
Right?
Yeah, story time 2 weeks from now. So, all right, gents, you guys have a good good night. Thanks for watching and listening, everyone. See you.
Yep. Bye.
Toodaloo.